Mail call! What's up, guys? I just got the Disney Store Sith Trooper Blaster here, and I've actually been pretty excited waiting for this, so I am super stoked. Now, I'm not sure if the Rise of Skywalker film will be any good or if the Sith Troopers will have much screen time, but honestly, they look cool as carbonite, so let's go and crack this bad boy open. Now, starting with the box front, you get a nice open display, which means a bunch of dirty hands can touch it before you take it home. Here's one side with a cool Sith Trooper picture. Here's the other side with the same picture. Here's the top, and this is just poster worthy right here. Gosh, I love that design. And here's the bottom with a bunch of words in different languages. And here's back with the glam shot diagrams and the UPC. And there she is, guys, the Sith Blaster. Now, right off the bat, based off the figures that we've seen, it's not supposed to be orange, it's supposed to be black and red, but I can always repaint it and I want it screen accurate, so I'll probably wait till the film comes out before I do that. And with that out of the way, let's take a closer look. The sculpting overall is actually really nice, and you can see it's made of this orange shiny plastic, and then this black portion is actually just matte black paint there. Looks like they used a Glock handle, just like the pistol from the First Order. And here's a closer look at the magazine section of the blaster, looking pretty awesome. They got the symbol right up there, which is nice. And on the back here, you have an on-off switch, or safety if you want to call it. You just flip it back and forth. And here's the other side, looking just as cool as the other side, except for the screw holes, of course. But the cool thing is they use Phillip head screws, so it should be easy to take apart if you want to spray paint it to make it look more accurate. I really like this clear piece right here. You can see there's actually detail underneath, which is pretty spiffy. And here's the bottom, which is pretty plain, except for this cool little groove here. It's a nice little finger hold. What looks to be a Picatinny rail right there, and just boringness on the bottom. And of course, here's the top, which is also pretty plain, except for the cool little kind of sight sections, although it's only one peg, which is kind of weird. It's kind of like a shotgun, I guess, so it's not probably good for aiming. But then again, Stormtroopers can't aim, except these guys. Maybe they can aim, because maybe they're better than Death Troopers, I hope. And of course, you get the front here with the muzzle, and then these weird little thingamajiggy things there, which I don't know what are for, but hey, that's cool. And the battery port is right in the back here, which you can unscrew with a Phillip head screwdriver, and it comes with 2 included AA batteries. Now, when it comes to screen accuracy, we don't have much to go on because the film isn't out yet and they haven't been shown in the trailers. So at this point in time, all we can do is just assume that the toys are accurate. And with that said, the best toys we have so far are the Hot Toys, Hasbro Black Series, and Kotobukaya statues. Now, as you can see, when side by side with each of the toy brand's versions, the overall details are the same, which is promising. All except for 2 details, that is. And those 2 details are these 2 pieces on the front right here. Now, as you can see from these pictures, the Black Series and Koto both have the same bottom piece but a different top piece. But the Hot Toys has the same top piece but a different bottom piece. So which one is right? Well, this close-up of the movie suit on display at San Diego Comic-Con shows the top part from the Hot Toys and the bottom part from the Hasbro Koto version. And that's exactly what this one looks like. So this Disney Store version might be the most accurate of them all, aside from the missing buttstock, of course. But then again, the Koto statue shows that it's a removable piece, so we'll just have to see the film before we can be sure. And as for the sound that it makes, this thing sounds wicked! I hope it sounds like that in the film. It's just so menacing. Rah! Now, this thing has different firing modes depending on how you pull the trigger. A single pull does quick shots with the occasional double tap. A long pull does a 4-shot volley. And holding the trigger unleashes Merry Sithmas. And for some fun sound comparisons, here's my Nerf Death Trooper Blaster and my assistant Bob the Stormtrooper. Here's Death Trooper Blaster. Here's a Sith Blaster. And here's Bob with the E11 Blaster. Okay, I think you get the difference. And one of the cool things that I like that you already saw is how the tip lights up and actually projects the beam when you pull the trigger. So now you can confirm your kill. Pretty cool, huh? Thanks, Bob. And now for some measurements. It's 18 inches long, 8 inches high, and about 4.5 inches wide. Now, one thing I find weird is that the overall size seems accurate based on the toys, but the trigger hole and the grip seem really small. It's like the grip was designed for a kid's hand, but is still a full-size replica. I'm not sure the logic that went behind designing it like this, but I find it kinda odd. And for you cosplayers out there, I highly doubt you'll be able to wear a glove and fit your finger in the trigger housing. So maybe some modifications may be necessary? I don't know. What do you think, Ross? Well guys, this is one cool blaster and it seems to be the most accurate so far based on the display at San Diego Comic-Con. But we'll just have to wait to see the film to have final confirmation on accuracy. Either way, the sound is sick and I hope they do the Sith Troopers justice on screen, unlike the Patrol Troopers. Anywho dudes, thanks for joining me on another review, and I want to thank Bob and Ross for helping me with this review. Thanks dudes! And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!